Hello. So, the last time I was like, hey, I'm about to get on a load of trains for 4 or 5 days and travel the best part of 1,000 miles, and the next vlog will be all about that. And it was going to be, and then this happened. Yes, this is the halls of residence I currently live in, and that's on fire. That's pretty seriously on fire. And this is the footage of the lovely men and ladies, in fact, from the London Fire Brigade, who turned up so quickly that I, in fact, had barely got out of my room by the time they got there. Because every week we have a fire alarm, and it's supposed to be on Tuesdays, but sometimes they do it on other days of the week. And it just goes off once and goes, this is a fire alarm, please vacate the building at once. And then it stops. And so when it was on the third time of that, my brain went, it's not Tuesday, and it's Wednesday. And I could sort of start hearing bits of people moving around in the corridor and outside the building, which is where our evacuation zone is. So I threw some clothes on and left the room. So good news, important news, the fire is out. Nobody is hurt. They didn't have to rescue anybody or anything. The intel we have is that it was something to do with an electrical fault on the solar panels on the roof. This is a relatively new building. This is only the second year that people have lived in it during the academic year. And I think all new buildings in London of this sort have to have solar panels on the roof. And something has not happened that should have in terms of the safety cut-off isolator or something being installed or operated correctly, or it's broken or something. So yeah, what you're seeing here is the footage that I shot. Some of it is a bit juddery. They had the fire out inside about 15 minutes, and since then it's just been sorting out the fallout, which has been considerable. So because our building has 87 rooms and a pub on the ground floor, they sent a lot of fire trucks, which you can see the footage of here, and an investigation unit, and the police turned up, and they sort of roped off, barriered off the pavement out the front and a little bit down the side, walkway down the side of the building. But the back, it was just sort of open. There's various people run businesses in the little back alley out the back. So they all sort of bundled out and had a look at what was going on before they sort of went back in. Having been involved in something in an office where there was some dodgy powder in a bit of post that came in, probably, almost 20 years ago now. I will always take my handbag when something like this happens, because you never know how long you're going to be out for. And so luckily I had enough money in my purse to go and get breakfast. I've been to this place for breakfast before. It's very good. It's very reasonably priced for, zone 2 in London. So all of this that you can see was £5.95, which I luckily had enough change for. So I finished breakfast, came back. Nothing much was happening, but they weren't letting us in the building. I have now managed to get in the building. I've got dressed, hurrah, into proper clothes. I am taking refuge in the library. I'm currently in a side room at the library, until I have to go out to the theatre this evening. The latest is the fire is out. There's an electrical fault of some sort, which may or may not be linked to a solar panel on the roof now, kind of pretty much being kaput, I'm guessing. Don't know if that's related or if it's a separate thing. Some of the electrics are still working, because when I managed to get back into my room, the light in my bathroom was still on. But apparently the fire alarm for the building isn't working now, which today has shown you really need. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back in when I eventually get back at about 10:30 tonight. Let's hope they sort that. I will keep you posted. Anyway, the next one I do of these, and I'm going to try and leave it less than a week, is the back footage of the trains and the conferences and the symposiums and the seminars, and some stuff about that. Yeah, See you next time.